Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you hear anything on the TV, that's just MKR. It means My Kitchen Rules, okay? So if you hear anything, please ignore that, okay? This will not count as one of my Carswell's show. I'll be reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid Cabin Fever. Oh God. There we go. Let me just get onto the page. Okay. Most people look forward to the holidays. But the stretch between Thanksgiving and Christmas just makes me a nervous wreck. If you make a mistake in the first 11 months of the year, it's no big deal. But if you do something wrong during the holiday season, you're gonna pay for it. And also, I'll be reading up to page 70. Maybe you would have gotten more presents if you hadn't picked your brother last week. That's actually a good idea. So, it's too much pressure to be on your best behavior for a whole month. The most I can really handle is 6 or 7 days in a row. That's also true to me. So if they move Thanksgiving to the week before Christmas, it will be fine by me. Kids whose family don't celebrate Christmas are lucky because they don't have to stress out whenever they do something wrong at this time of the year. In fact, I have a few friends in this category who act a little extra bad around now because oh, please stop. Because they can. Oops! Trips. The thing that really makes me nervous is the whole Santa issue. The fact that he can see you when you're sleeping and knows when you're awake really creeps me out. So I started wearing sweatpants to bed because I don't really need Santa seeing my underwear. Really convinced that Santa has the time to keep an eye on you 24 hours a day anyways. I figure he can only check in on each kid once or twice a year for a few seconds. And with my luck, that happens at the most embarrassing moments. That's disgusting! If Santa really does see everything you do, then I could be in trouble. So when I write him, I don't say what I want for Christmas and all that. I use my letters to make myself in the best public possible. Dear Santa, I did not throw a crab apple at Mrs. Taylor's cat, even though it may have looked like from a distance. Sincerely, Greg. Then there's the naughty or nice list they're always talking about. You hear about it, but you never actually get to see it. So it's up to grown-ups to tell you where you stand at any grown moment. And something about that just doesn't seem right. If you help me with these groceries, I'll bet it will make just enough to make Santa's nice list. I kind of wonder how accurate the list really is anyway. There's a kid named Jared Pyle who lives up on the street, and if there's anyone who deserves to be up on the naughty list, it's him. Well, last year he got a dirt bike for Christmas, so don't even ask me what Santa was thinking on that. There's a dirt bike. What does Santa that I have to worry about? Either. Lucky when Mom was going through some old books, she found a homemade doll from her child book. Mom said the doll is called Santa's Scout, and that his job actually, is to watch the kids behave and then report back to Santa at the North Pole. This is a picture of Santa's Scout. I really don't like him at all. He's creepy. Well, I'm not a fan of the idea. First of all, I think you have the right to privacy in your own house. And second, Santa Scout gives me the willies. Shut up. I really buy the idea that this doll is feeding Santa's information, but just in case, I try to be extra good whenever I'm in the same room as Santa Scout. Did I clear everyone's plates? Wow, how thoughtful of you. And look at Roderick and the dad both frowning. Oh, please don't turn off. No. No! Oh, that's my sister in my video. Go away. But probably doesn't matter because my older brother Roderick is constantly feeding Santa Scout bad information about me. I, Greg Heffley, took a $20 bill out of my mother's purse.
That's his mom and dad talking.
Oh!
Why this screen is flickering?
I don't know. Every morning when I wake up, Santa Scout is in a new place, which I guess is supposed to prove that he traveled to the North Pole overnight.
Where are you reading this?
But I'm starting to wonder if it's really Roderick who moved him. Ah! Yanks.
You just zoomed it.
Mom made it say that no space.
Today we took all our Christmas decorations out of the storage room in the basement. We have boxes full of ornaments, and some of them are pretty old. There's one with a picture of me and Roderick taking a bath in the sink. That's really embarrassing, but Mom won't let me turn it out.
Where are your glasses?
I'm reading. We put up the tree in the living room and started hanging ornaments on it. My little brother Manny was taking a nap upstairs, and when he woke up, he found out that we were decorating the tree without him. He had a total meltdown. The reason Manny was so upset because someone hung his favorite ornament, the candy cane he really likes. So Mom took it off the tree and handed it to Manny to hang it up himself. But Manny wanted his ornament to be the first one on the tree. So that meant we had to take down all the decorations down just so that he could get it ready. And that's just the kind of thing that happens in my house every day. I do not have a brother named Manny. Sorry, that was just a pause. Hey! Oh, stop it! Mom hasn't started to use the threat of Santa as a way of getting Manny to behave. But I'm sure she will soon. I don't think it's such a good strategy for keeping us in line though, because the second Christmas is over, Mom doesn't have any real leverage. Well, the Easter Bunny is going to be very disappointed in you boys. Right before Thanksgiving break, there was a contest at school to see who could come up with the best anti-bullying slogan, and the grand prize was a pizza party for the winning team. Simple, get out of the way and go somewhere else.
I'm playing.
No, go. Only you can stop bullying. form a team of up to 5 people and come along with the best anti-bullying slogan. The winning team will get a pizza party in the cafeteria. Let's make bullying extinct. Everybody wanted that pizza party, and people didn't care what they had to do to win it. 2 groups of girls in my grade came up with slogans that were really similar, and each group accused the other one of stealing their idea. I'm changing the number of books to number 20 so I don't make this video too long. The whole situation spun out of control, and eventually the vice principal had to step out and stop it from turning into a full-scale riot. My school only has one legitimate bully, this year anyways, and his name is Dennis Root. And with all the signs and posters everywhere, I'm pretty sure this message is getting through him. The day before Thanksgiving, there was a big anti-bullying assembly, and everyone in the hall auditioning were looking at Dennis the whole time. I kind of felt sorry for him, so I tried to make him feel better. Even though Dennis is the only real bully in our school this year, we had a bunch of them last year. People were constantly getting picked at recess, so the teachers could set up a situation on the playground where kids could press a button they needed to get a grown-up's attention. It's called a tele-teacher station. Well, the television station just setting up being a convenient place for the bullies to hang out and find their next victim. The teacher said, "Can someone turn this?" Teasing counts as bullying too, but I don't think there's any way that's going to put a stop to that. Kids are always calling each other names and that kind of thing at my school. And that's kind of the thing at my school. In fact, one of the reasons I tried to stay under the radar because I don't want to end up getting stuck like a nickname like Cody Johnson did. In kindergarten, Cody stepped in some dog poop at recess, and ever since then, people have called him Dookie. Whoop, ha ha. And I'm not talking just about the kids either. I'm talking about the teachers and even the principal. Congratulations to Dookie Johnson for getting straight A's in the 3rd quarter. Oh, I'll tell you this. If I ever get a nickname like Dookie, I'll move to a new town. But what would probably happen is that someone from my old school would move into my new town, and the whole thing would just start all over again. The teachers always say, that when you're getting picked on, you should tell an adult. I think that was a good idea, but it didn't work out so well when I was getting bullied. There was this kid who lived in the neighborhood next to mine, and for some reason, everyone called him Nasty Pants. They're trying to make a little expression. Oh, every time me and my friend Rowley went to Nasty Pants' neighborhood, he chased us with a stick. Mommy, take the cloth. that really stunk was me and Rolly used the woods in that neighborhood as a shortcut to get to school. So we started having to go out of the way to get harassed by nasty pants. This has been a 15-minute video. And this is barely up to page 20. We did exactly what the teachers are always telling us to do and complained to the vice principal. But Vice Principal Roy said that since Nasty Pants didn't go to our school, there was nothing he could really do about it. After getting chased a few more times, I decided I had enough. So I told Dad about the situation. I was afraid Dad was going to say I needed to toughen up and deal with the problem myself. But he surprised me that he had problems with a bully at my age, and he knew just what I was going through. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Dad's bully was named Billy Staples, and Billy's favorite thing to do was pin a kid's arm and behind his back and hold it there until he cried, "Yar!" That said that the kids in the neighborhood told their parents about Billy, and they all went to Billy's house to comfort his mom and dad. Mr. Staples made Billy promise never to pick on anyone ever again. And Dad said Billy burst into tears and might even watch pants. I'll just read page 21 also. Well, after hearing that story, I don't think Billy Staples
I better call that babysitter.
have been any match for Nasty Pants. But I told Dad I liked the idea of complaining to the bully's parents. I called up Rowley and told him to come over to bring his dad because we needed as much backup as we could get. Dad knocked on Nasty Pants' door and we waited for someone to open for it. Knock. But Nasty Pants himself came to the door and me and Rowley took off. I guess I should have described Nasty Pants to Dad because it took him a while to understand that the kid who came to the door was the one who was causing us all the trouble. Dad talked to Mrs. Pants and she told Dad her son was only 5 and he just gets a little wound up sometimes. Oh, guys, do you want me to read this page? This is one of my favorite pages of the book. I'll read this page and these two, okay? On the way home, Dad was pretty mad at letting myself get bullied by a kid who was still in kindergarten. But let me just say that just read this page. But it's this. You don't come to stop to ask him how old he is. Tuesday. They took the last piece of playground equipment away at school today. We started off the school with all sorts of things like monkey bars and swings and stuff. But now the playground is an empty sawdust pit. So recess is basically like a prison yard. Well, I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it's going to be like another and so then I haven't done a Coswell's videos for 2 days. That's because I needed a quick break after my sister literally destroyed the chance of doing my best Coswell's videos ever. I should have done my face reveal today, but my sister ruined the chance, so sorry. Thank you guys, bye. Like and subscribe, please. And also hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss anything else. I'll see you in the next video, which is, I think, going to be tomorrow or Wednesday.